Who's ready for some MACtion? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for MACtion? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Welcome to McGurk Alumni Stadium in Amherst, home to the UMass Minutemen. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bulls will put toe to leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. UMass quickly back to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Hard running there. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Big guy smells it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Burks. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his... Turning it on! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? UMass quickly back to the line. All right, guys, let's take a minute and think about UMass. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Looking for a man. It's Denson. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, UMass! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Cruz. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Burks. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Denson. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Finds his man. It's Joyner. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Find some fresh air. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 7 over James Madison. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Burks. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Finds his man open. Bulldozes his way through. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down the field. Get him isolated, find your matchup, and how about the running back turning into a receiver?
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes a connection. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulls. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Finds his tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Joyner. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to...
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They want to throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Now adjusting. He throws one to the left. It's caught. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. 2nd half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cruz. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Speeding down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21.
Buffalo, 35, UMass, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UMass offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down, UMass. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Denson. Moves around to clear up the vision. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The sweet feet buy a little time. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on fourth down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your two-possession lead.
He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air, it's Denson. Floating away. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Snagged out of the air.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Back to throw, it's Denson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive.
691, gas bar. Rita, go. Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Burks. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's carry on. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown Bulls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Denson. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the right. Turning, just keeps moving. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. UMass quickly back to the line.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
forced out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic.
It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. It's intercepted in the end zone. And a bit of a bizarre play there, but no opportunity to run it back for the two, so the score will stay the same. The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's inside the 40. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Hauls it in. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to James Madison. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the rush will get to him at the 25. UMass quickly back to the line.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield.
One of the most important things you have to do as a defensive end is keep contained. You can't let QBs scramble outside the pocket. That's when they make big plays. Not only can they run, now they can chuck the ball deep down the field because they've bought time for the receivers.
And it's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The kick is on its way. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. To throw, it's Denson. Looking for an open area to his left. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Finding open areas. Strong, firm tackle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he got loose. Made him miss again. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. UMass quickly back to the line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Runs through the tackle. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dances away. Made a defender miss. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Wants to throw. It's Denson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. Lets it fly. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He's looking to pass. Buys a little extra time. He wants it all. Wide open downfield. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The give to the back. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap